Whatever. Let me move this then. It's another Wednesday. You know what that means.
Ball chat. It's about to start. The talk goes on and on and on and on. And ball chat. It make me feel good. Andrew Scotty now.
It is Wednesday, and we're a little bit late today, but we're here.
I'm not going to lie. My arms look yoked. That's the kids are saying. Did you hear that?
Is that a synonym?
A synonym?
Is that a synonym?
What's a synonym?
Is that a synonym for fat?
Oh, no. Feel them. Feel my arm. No, here.
No, you're also like flexing.
No.
Feel mine now. Nothing. Now how about how about now? Yeah, what's up? Right? Ow! So
what were you saying about flexing?
You pinched.
Oh, yeah.
That pinched me.
There's pinchable material.
How's the coffee there?
It's good. Thank you for making me one.
I had it there. What was that?
I forgot to... Can you just press the sound off button?
Well, I don't see it.
Okay, so see all the way
Your arms are as long as mine, dude. Go right ahead. Okay, now...
Your arms are as long as mine, pal.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you like just plain black coffee?
I do.
I can't do that.
You have to train yourself to like it. And I say that because it's a real thing. I used to drink coffee with milk and sugar, and then I said, this must not be good for me. Let me take stock on it.
I don't know. I just can't.
You can train yourself to.
I've tried. You know what? That's not the thing I'm going to cut out. I've cut out plenty of other stuff. It's not going to be milk and sugar and coffee. That's just, silly. If we could not slurp, that would be spectacular.
Oh, okay. But it's fine for us to be on a cereal podcast going.
No, but I have a thing. I don't know why.
What is it
hate
called?
Slurping? Mesothelioma? What's it called?
Not mesothelioma.
What is it, Mama? The thing that Danielle, that Spencer,
misophonia.
Preston has.
Misophonia.
But I think I have it, but only.
Misophonia.
But who sang that?
The guy.
Two Live Crew.
Yep.
So I only have it for slurping. Like slurping, it just goes through me, and I'm like, I hate it so much.
What do you do?
That.
You tango?
I just.
I just picture you having the little mastinets. What are those called? Is that
marionettes?
No, aren't mastinets the little clams that the salsa dancers do?
Oh, the clams. The clams.
I think those are mastinets.
The little bells on the fingers.
Let me look this up.
It's okay.
Where are you going on vacation? If you are going on vacation,
it's called My Room.
Oh, I love that.
Office in my house. That's where I'm going.
Okay.
You know what it is? And I've mentioned this before. So the show is off. The big show is off next week. Don't worry, we'll still be here with your podcast because you know what? We work for you. The big show is off, and my kids are not.
Okay.
So I can't really take off and go somewhere.
Side note, they're not. If anybody is listening right now and they know what those things are called, please comment in the comment section below because they're not mastinets.
All right.
Or marionettes are the puppets.
But so I am taking off Columbus Day. I'm going to be off Monday with the kids, and we're going to do whatever. Hopefully it's a nice day.
Nice.
Maybe a little Adventureland, maybe some pumpkin picking.
Love that.
Maybe we can finally decorate the house for Halloween because, I put all that crap. The shed is full of all the Halloween stuff, and it's time to get, usually October 1st, but with the rains, oh my God, could not.
The rains, yeah.
Dude, you don't really, okay, you live in an apartment. You live in an apartment. You have no idea. You have some guy that sweeps the water away. You just go, Jeeves, hello,
Jeeves.
There's a puddle out front.
Jeeves?
And they handle it. Yeah, they take care of it for you.
Are you going with an Ask Jeeves thing on that one?
No. Jeeves,
the butler?
Yeah, Jeeves is a butler.
From what?
He's your butler.
Okay.
So, but when you live in a house like a real person with a family with a family and all
that.
Oh,
okay.
You have to take care of your things. There's no you don't push a little button on the phone and somebody comes running.
It's crazy when I can afford a house and a down payment isn't $200,000. I'd love one, but unfortunately, thank you for that economy.
All right.
Bucko.
Well, I'm just saying though, but when you live in a house and you don't have someone to come rush and do these things for you.
Yeah.
I was outside. So there were torrential rains here on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some areas saw it way worse than others. Like on Long Island, floods, cars floating down the streets, everything.
Koozie chat, my side one.
Well, we're gonna get into that.
I have one with you in it, but that one.
Yeah.
John was a little concerned. He was like, are the koozies okay?
Was he concerned for my house or was he concerned for his product?
Well, I told him that your house is pitched up a little bit.
That's false.
Really?
Yeah, while I'm
Because I
not.
feel like your driveway is pitched up.
Yeah, no, it's pitched toward the house because there's a little issue. But
Your basement.
while I'm not in
I saw it.
yeah, while I'm not in a flood zone, when rain comes in fast and hard, there's nowhere for it to go. And
What is a pool?
Well, unfortunately, over the years, things sink as time goes on. And when water gets into the foundation, it sinks a little bit. So now it's just slightly pitched down. So the water heads toward the house. So I was outside with brooms on all three corners because thankfully the back, it didn't happen in the back, but in the front, by the garage, the steps, there were inches of water on the steps.
Wow.
And on the side of the house, the whole storm drain, the dry well, overflowed. So I got a giant crowbar and I popped the top off of it.
Look at you in the rain.
In the pouring rain. And
Wow.
I was there with 5-gallon buckets. And I'm telling you, I did 150 gallons of water.
How butch?
It was, what's up now? But so I was... You should have seen me. You should have seen me with my little rain slicker and my bicycle helmet.
I your bicycle helmet.
Things were falling.
I literally picture you as you're doing it like,
Yeah. I was dodging acorns. Things it was windy. Branches were falling, and I was going in and out with my pet boys.
with your helmet on.
5-gallon bucket of water and my bicycle helmet.
I can't.
And I was just drenched. But you know what? Got the job done. Saved the basement.
You did. Saved the basement.
I'm telling you, if we were not home, the basement would have been flooded.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and
So no water got in your basement at
no,
all?
not a drop.
That's great.
Not a drop. But the thing is, I couldn't go inside to even look because I was soaking wet. And my daughter doesn't know what to look for.
Yeah.
So I called my dad over, and he's inside. I'm looking in the window. He's eating cake. I'm like, Dad, can you please go see if there's water coming in the basement? It was the day that you brought the Krispy Kremes in, and I brought a couple home, and he's just standing over the sink eating them. When I'm like, can I please get a bucket? And the two of them are just in there talking, and my dad's eating, and there was no sense of urgency whatsoever.
Meanwhile, it's monsooning outside.
Yeah,
and you're wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
I can't get over the helmet.
I flung
It's
the door
cracking me
open
up.
and I said, Ashley, can you please call Papa? I need him here. It's urgent. No sense of urgency whatsoever.
Oh, gosh.
Like 5 minutes later, she's like, oh, did you want me to call him now? I'm like, yeah. But got everything done and walked down the block. The fire department was rescuing people from their cars.
What?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like your street was flooded.
At the end, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, yep.
Like cars were like
Floating.
floating.
This woman was standing on the corner with her hands like this, the emoji like this.
Yeah.
What's that called? Hands on face emoji? Whatever it is.
Seems like that's
And she's like, that's my Mercedes. I just got it a week ago. And it was floating. That's it. Totaled.
well, damn. Like, well, I'm just gonna say this. I mean, so sorry for her Mercedes, but at the same time, wouldn't I don't know.
You'd be a little smarter, not drive through a giant puddle.
She drove through the puddle.
She drove right through the flood.
I got to tell you, I have no sympathy.
I don't either.
I like that
But-
annoys me.
Look, on the flip side, sometimes you cannot judge because then what I was doing is I was standing in the middle of the road and people were coming and I was doing like that. I kept going, don't do it. And my daughter's like, stop telling them things. I'm like, no, I'm trying to save them. I'm like, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. And I'm waving them off and like, one guy went through, got stuck. Another dude was like, thanks, man. And he turned up the block and went around. It was, you got to be really careful because when there's floodwaters, you cannot judge the depth. You just can't. And
You're right.
All these tough guys in their pickup trucks were like barreling through.
Please.
But, everyone.
Only making the issue worse.
Right, because they were making a wake.
Right?
And
Idiots.
the guys whose house is right there was like,
Right.
stop, because the water's coming up his lawn.
Yes.
It was terrible.
A-holes.
But it's a very infrequent event. I think the last one was probably Irene, and then maybe it was one after that. So
Sandy?
It's like, Sandy. I think Sandy was before Irene.
Did you have it bad during Sandy?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Oh, really?
We had no power for 15 days.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I wasn't here for that. I was in Miami because I was in school.
You didn't work here yet?
No, 2012.
dude,
no, 2011.
Sandy was a crazy time here.
No, 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because we were getting it first, and it was like we got off of school. The semester had just started, and then they were like, oh, yeah, no school that day. And then it wound up being like a little bit overcast. It rained a little bit in Miami that day, but it didn't do much. So I'm like, yeah, it's not that bad. And then I just remember at home, it was like, it's bad.
Dude, it was epic. I mean, we just passed the anniversary for Hurricane Gloria, which was a huge Long Island storm in the mid 80s. I remember that as a kid. And then Sandy came and kind of, I don't know if it was as bad but it was bad.
Yeah. No, I
Anyway.
wasn't here for it. I feel bad.
Yeah, I don't like storms.
No?
I don't. I mean, the adrenaline rush of like trying to save your house is kind of crazy.
The adrenaline rush.
But, got it done. Got the sump pump, threw that in the ground.
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself as well.
Yeah, you did it.
I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
Yeah.
No trees came down.
That's amazing.
Not by me, anyway.
Yeah.
There's that one tree in front of my house that I really want to take down, but it's so expensive. I'm just hoping for a good storm.
Okay, so my friends, Brielle and her husband Chris, they had a tree that was super big, and they cut it down. I'm like, oh, okay. So, like, does the township come and do it? They're like, no, you have to call somebody, and it's like so expensive to cut a tree down.
Thousands of dollars.
And the tree was rotted on the inside.
Yep.
So it was just waiting to fall on their house.
That's right. You never know.
I don't understand why the township doesn't take care of that.
If it's on your property, they won't.
Why?
Because they don't own the tree. You do. They're not responsible for it.
But, like, I feel like that's a hazard. It's more for hazards.
You can feel all day. I mean, you have to hire an arborist to come in and check your trees.
Oh, so this person came, cut the tree out. The tree was so big that they needed 2 cranes just to, like, remove it.
You know what one of my neighbors did one time? They called this like fly-by-night, not licensed or insured or bonded tree company. They came on Easter Sunday. Like, so that's how we knew it was shady.
wow.
Like Easter Sunday at 7 a.m. It was like, this guy climbed up the tree alone
gosh.
with just a rope. And he's just cutting it from the top down. We're like, wow, man, that guy's hardcore.
It's jankety.
I wish I could find him because I would like to use him. But
I mean, if you want, you could just invite me. I'll
But the thing,
take a chainsaw to the tree.
The thing is, though, I kind of like I never took physics in school. Is it physics? I'm not sure.
I never took physics either.
Me neither.
So.
I'm not sure if physics is the thing that I'm describing right now, but I kind of like judge the trajectory of how these trees
physics.
would fall.
Yeah.
And it would just clear the house across. It would break their fence, but it would clear the house across for me.
No.
Yeah.
No, we can't do that.
No, I'm pretty sure.
No.
I'm just
Let's
saying,
not.
No, I'm just saying if it fell in a storm,
Yeah.
I'd be okay because it wouldn't hurt anybody. It would just break fences.
But hold up. So, like, if that happens, that's on you.
I just have to fix the fence.
But
No, because if the tree is blocking the road, the town will come and cut it.
But knowing your luck,
What?
it'll somehow break in the street.
I don't think it can.
And it'll, like, hit the street and then flop over onto their lawn.
Yeah, no,
And then they'll be like, oh, the street's clear, but you hit 2 houses.
No, I don't know. And then, like, does my insurance have to pay for their damage? Like, I don't know how that, or does their homeowners cover that?
Wrong person to
I
ask.
don't know. I don't know how that works.
I have renter's insurance. So.
Yeah.
Renters. Oh, my God. Try getting a house, bucko.
All right. Can we
Yeah,
go?
in the tri-state area. Let me just put money down on a house.
You know
okay.
that the tri-state area is different for everybody that's listening to this.
Okay.
There
Well,
are
the
many
tri-state area of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut.
and that teeny tiny slice of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we don't talk about that slice.
Yes, we do,
Please.
because they can hear the radio station.
Nah.
That's how it always was.
Okay.
New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and the teeny tiny slice of Pennsylvania. This is Z100. That's what they used to say.
Do you know they consider the Northeast from like Boston all the way down to like DC a mega city?
Really?
Because when you think about it, it's a gigantic cities, and in between, you really are connected to each city, pretty much.
Okay.
And so that's a mega city.
So I
Like
see.
Tokyo is a mega city.
With what other cities?
Well, it's just so big that it takes up, it's like miles and miles and miles of city.
Did you know that Jacksonville is the largest city by area in the entire country?
No way.
Yeah.
See, I like facts like that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. Froggy said something like you could drive for an hour and still be in Jacksonville.
That's crazy.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Florida is considered a mega city.
No, it's a state.
Well, okay, you're not understanding the concept that I am bringing to you. Instead, you're just talking.
Okay. Explain.
I just did.
I didn't understand.
2 seconds ago.
Boston and New York are the same city? I don't get
No, it's like, oh, God, just go to commercial.
it. Okay. Back right after this, kids. And we're back.
We're back.
Because over most of these podcast networks, there were no commercials there. Right?
Okay.
So can we switch subjects for a moment? Or are you going to go mega city?
No, you can go.
All right. So we need to talk about the Koozie thing.
Should I get John and Tommy
No,
on the
I don't want
phone?
to talk to these people. Only Gina is who I'd like to speak with.
Okay.
But so here's the thing. If you don't know, let me fill you in. Andrew and his buddy Tommy and Gina, they have
John.
They have a company. You know what koozies are, people. They're the
We
foam-
actually have to change the name soon.
Oh, why? Someone else has that?
No, because so the
Which is trademarked the K.
K.
So
Yeah.
can you do C?
We tried
Oh,
with Koozie Kings.
got it. So you can't even be koozie at all. It just has to be canned insulator.
We're
Kings.
trying to find like a name for it now, like a more generic name.
Cool can insulator with K's. KK insulator.
Where are you going, buddy?
Nope. Never
Back the
mind.
truck up.
Never mind that. I don't know.
So we're coming up with a new name, but yes, continue.
So anyway, the beer cans or the soda cans or whatever, or the pop cans if you're in the Midwest, you like to keep them cold when you're out and about. Maybe you're on the fishing boat, or maybe you're at a bachelorette party,
Maybe you're playing
golf, or
pickleball,
whatever. And you need a can insulator, just because you don't drink that fast.
Yeah.
And you want it to stay cool. So, the foam things that...
And you don't want your hand all sweaty and wet.
Yeah,
from the
those
thing.
things they used to give out at radio stations in the 80s.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. The can koozies. You jam the can in it, whatever.
They know.
Everything. And it's also...
Point's been made.
It's also a good way to, when you go to school functions where you can disguise
Like you did the other day.
The hard seltzer you're drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, Andrew said... Hey, pal, I live in a tiny little apartment, and so do, Tommy and Gina, and there's nowhere
John.
to store all these cases of koozies because, raging business and everything.
Raging business.
Yeah. So, what we do is we order them from China, and they come over, and then we need some place to keep them before they ship out to Amazon. So what you're going to do is, we're just going to have them sent to your house, and then you're just going to ship them off to Amazon. Oh, okay, sounds great. So they're just going to come to me, I just put a label on them and ship them out? Yes. Great. And you'll pay me peanuts a month to do that? Absolutely. Okay, done. So first shipment comes. All right, shipped them out. All right, that was easy enough. It was kind of annoying because I was new at it. I had to open every single box, count every single package, make sure that China wasn't ripping us off, And that was cool. Second shipment. All right, yeah, great. Third shipment, wall of koozies. There's about 40 boxes that come to my house. I'm like, hey, guys, big shipment today. Okay, yeah, here's 6 labels. 6? Now I still have 34 boxes. Yeah, more soon. Okay, next day I come home, UPS guy's cursing me out in the driveway because another 25 giant cases came. I'm like, and I keep sending them pictures. I'm like, dude, what's going on? My garage is now full of cases and cases. I think right now we're up to maybe 60. I think there's 60 cases. And guess what? My doorbell camera went off before. UPS guy's there again. I went on the Ring camera. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. This is going to end soon, I promise. He's like, it better. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing.
But no, now my garage is a storage facility.
Yes. So
it's not just a transfer point anymore.
So we're trying to come up with a new way to do this because you should obviously be paid for storage.
Yeah.
And
if I was in the mob, there'd be problems. This would
you in the mob.
This would not be going the way it's going. Okay.
No, I agree with you.
You're using me and abusing me.
I apologize. I apologize.
Yeah.
Sincerely.
Yeah.
We need to figure out a method that everybody is happy with.
Okay.
And if that's paying you a storage facility, so this way it's we're using your garage, I completely agree with you. The thing that we're struggling with is because we ordered all of our inventory for basically a year. We've never had a location where we could ship inventory
I know,
to.
this is all new to you.
Yes.
You still don't, dude.
I know. We're trying to figure it out because Amazon Warehouse could charge you X amount of dollars, but if we just paid you that money, then it's what do we do? You have to figure out the cost and all that other stuff. And I'm bad with numbers. That's not my department.
Okay, here's the thing. My kids can't get to their bicycles.
Yes.
I can barely get to the washer dryer.
Yes. We got to fix it.
Yeah, so the first thing that needs to happen is everything needs to go. All of them. Okay? So we need to put a pause on deliveries, get everything out,
So there is going to be a pause in a week or two.
What do you mean?
There's no more coming.
No, more came today.
Yeah, but I think after this one, there's not much coming.
Much?
Yeah.
No. I need to get them out so I can
Yes.
clean my garage up
great.
and make space.
Done. Great.
I'm not okay with this.
No,
I'm not even telling you.
I agree.
I'm gonna start refusing deliveries. I'm not even kidding.
We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. Don't just drink your coffee. Take a deep breath. We're gonna fix it. It's gonna get fixed. I promise.
You want to see my leg? So it's finally now it's going to be a scar. Because what it is right now is it. It's not healing anymore.
Well, know what you need?
What, scar guard?
Dermal stamp.
Dermal stamp.
Yes. I've been talking about it, and I believe it's working because I have this on my hand. I don't know where I got this discoloration from, but if you stamp it, it creates the collagen and all this other stuff that then starts to
No, but there's still,
fade the
there's still a
discoloration.
scab there or something. Here, look. See right there? That's it. And it's hard. It's a little hard to the touch. So it's still, I don't think it's going to heal any better than that. That's
wow,
it.
Man, that's terrible.
But it was really bad.
So bad.
You're such, I can't with you.
How are you going to survive?
I don't know, Andrew.
Are you going to make a blog about it, start a cause?
No, you can laugh all day. First of all,
I almost
whatever
died.
those things are. What are these things called on your cuticles? Yours are giant.
Yeah, I have
you
giant
have like
cuticles.
you have like moons.
Yeah,
You have like Lucky Charms.
yeah.
Look at that.
I know.
That's not this is your cuticle.
I don't know what that
What's
is.
this underneath there called?
No idea. I've actually been told that my hands are like
You have-
perfect hands.
Oh, they're not. You have weird fingers.
Oh, I have weird fingers.
Yeah, like this finger is weird.
Why?
I don't know. It's shaped. The nail is like very oblong.
I've been told that my nails are
it's
perfect for.
big. Look at this one. Look,
You're just giving me the finger.
but look at the difference.
Yeah.
Right?
Your nails are.
You
weird
got deep
'cause
nail beds.
I do. My friends have also said that my nails are perfect for painting.
Painting them. Oh yes,
Yeah, because
there's
you
a
got
lot of
big
surface
canvas.
space.
Yeah.
You can put all kinds of things on there. Sunshines. and-
Sunshines.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should do each marshmallow from Lucky Charms.
Oh wow.
For Halloween.
For Halloween.
Or
I'm
St.
not
Patrick's
doing
Day.
my nails.
St. Patrick's Day. All green and then Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Lucky Charms.
Dude,
I'll get.
I would do that.
I'll get glue.
All right,
It'll
man.
glue 'em on.
You know what? You don't even care.
I don't care about
You
Lucky
shouldn't-
Charms marshmallows on my fingernails.
You really shouldn't be in the cereal business. Why is Mr. Mucus walking around in the hallway? That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I know. We did a fist bump.
Dude, the big snot guy is out there.
I know.
From the commercials.
The germ.
He's not a germ, he's mucus.
Yeah, which is a germ. Mucus
do you want
has
to-
germs.
No. I have some, actually. I could use some Mucinex right now. Not even kidding.
Not sponsored.
No, it's not. But that's Mr. Mucus out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of sponsored, see behind those balloons? Wait till Monday.
Wait till Monday.
Yep.
Just you wait, folks.
But here's the thing. Like, I'm realizing now, like, I love that Serial Killers is sponsored.
Yeah.
What a wonderful, wonderful, wholesome family brand.
Yes.
The problem is, Bull Chat, sometimes we go off the rails. And, wholesome family companies don't like to be associated with off the rails.
Yeah.
So I got to cover it up
Yeah.
for Wednesdays,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just try to keep it as tame as humanly
Exactly.
possible. 'Cause
Honestly, we're really not that edgy.
No, we're not. But, sometimes we'll say, like,
A
we'll talk
curse
about,
word.
poop and stuff. And,
Or Diamond will come in and she'll say the F word.
right. So, we just don't. Like I said from the beginning, these are two independent podcasts. Serial Killers is on Mondays where we talk about cereal and we eat it. Bull Chat is on Wednesdays
Yeah.
where we just talk about life and whatever.
Whatever.
And sometimes life throws poop at you,
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's not fun when that happens.
no, just like that video that they made me watch today.
Oh, please.
Were you in there for that?
Talk to me after the commercial
With
break.
the girl in the car?
No, talk to me after the commercial.
We'll be back right after this.
Bull Chat!
And we're back!
Whoa.
Wow, that was cool.
It's so cool. That is definitely not a big enough hole, but I'll figure it out.
How could
22.
it not be?
Because you don't understand what it looks like on my end.
I said, no, I don't.
That was funny, the way that was raised. So when you put all the stuff in it,
Yeah.
it just looks like one big waveform.
I think waiting 3 seconds is enough.
Okay.
Because it would be weird for our YouTube audience. You know what we could do from now on? When we say we'll be back right after this, and we can leave like a 5 or 6 or 10-second hole, but we could just make faces on YouTube. And we could just do funny things on the camera. That way they still have some entertainment, while you're like editing in the thing.
Editing in the thing.
Right?
Okay. We could chat about it. Are you just deciding to...
I'm just reading emails. I'm waiting for you to come up with some other topic now. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you want to try the lime Oreos that I brought back?
I'm okay.
Why don't you try it?
I really don't
I'll
want
eat the
one.
cream.
I don't want one.
Why? They're delicious.
I don't really want an Oreo right now.
What do you want? Anything?
Not really.
Whipped cream?
No.
No?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm excited because I'm going to Disney World on Friday. I can't wait.
You know what? I'm now possibly trying to go in February.
I am so excited. I can't freaking wait. This is my first vacation of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I am so pumped. I can't wait.
Really?
Yes.
Seems it.
I haven't been on a vacation this year.
How many days are you going to Disney for?
3.
That's really expensive.
Friday until Monday.
That's like $600 for tickets, right?
I know,
It's insane.
but I haven't taken any vacations this year, so I've got.
And dude, you are so busy. You're just it is just you can't stop the money from coming in.
Oh, please.
So you might as well spend it,
Please.
right?
Well,
you a single guy lives in an apartment, dude. You're rolling in it. You're so busy with all these podcasts and your can insulator company
the can
business.
insulator company, any money so this is the thing, you have to spend money to make money.
Yes.
And the problem is that all these like influencers on TikTok and YouTube where they're like, oh, do a drop shipping business. That's how I make $10,000 a day. You can be making $10,000 a day, but the lie is that you have to then invest all of that money back into your company. Because if what we were doing before
me,
we have to fix the situation.
Uh-huh.
Was ordering things would just go out of stock. And so then you're constantly playing catch up. There's never any way that you could fulfill all the orders.
So instead now you're just constantly playing Overstock.
Not Overstock,
Oh
but
yeah,
we just have enough.
That's my game now. I'm playing Overstock.
Well, we just have enough now where you can actually sell, but you have to get to that point, and you can't get to that point without investing tens of thousands of dollars. And all these YouTubers and streamers and things, they make it seem like this is such an easy business model to get into, which it is. Don't get me wrong. You look for a stupid product and you sell it.
Stupid.
But you need to listen. I'm not selling, a cure for cancer. It's an insulator for a can.
Uh-huh.
This isn't rocket science.
And my daughter said, "Who uses those?"
A lot of people.
I know.
And you do make money from it, but the amount that these people say that oh, I'm so rich now. You're not. You're not. It's stupid.
Especially when all your money is tied up in my garage.
You got $100,000 worth of koozies in there.
Don't say that, dude. I'm going to get robbed.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
That's the worst thing that they could ever see. Can you imagine? Oh, yeah.
I would love it, actually.
Go.
You know what? I'm going to leave my garage open tonight, and here's my address. Please take as many cases as humanly possible.
Yeah, and then they're going to be like, oh, we scored. What do we get? What the hell?
So, I was packing some of your crap the other day with the 4 labels you gave me for the 700 boxes.
There were 6.
And the letter carrier was, notice I said letter carrier because that's the correct terminology. She said, "Oh, you're warehousing now." And I'm like, "Not really. I just got into something stupid with a friend of mine. I'm doing him a favor." And she's like, "Oh, okay." I said, "Don't worry. None of this comes USPS. You're not going to have to deliver any of it." "Damn right I'm not." She was not. She's like, "I'm not carrying that crap to your house."
Yikes.
Yeah, so please don't use them for that.
No, I don't.
Oh, so I have to get home soon. I'm so excited. I'm going to go home, turn on every TV, every radio, everything. Even all my old phones that don't work anymore, I'm turning them on. Because the thing at 2:20.
The thing.
Make sure this goes out by 2:20 so people are aware.
Yes, I will.
If you're not aware and you're listening to this on this day, which is October 4th, Wednesday.
At 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time.
Well, it's 2:18 on mobile devices and 2:20 on all other electronic devices.
It's just a national emergency.
It is a national emergency alert system test.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so it's the FCC and the other thing and FEMA, whatever. They're all sending stuff out.
There's very few moments where I feel the United States collectively experiences something together.
And when we do, they don't use it. Have you noticed? There were 1 or 2 times where they should have activated it, and they didn't. Hello, September 11th. That was a whole big thing.
Well, how many people had cell phones that they would send alerts to?
Radio, TV. That's what the emergency alert system's all about.
There was no alert?
No, they didn't send out any tones on that day.
Well, I guess...
It was a national emergency.
Did New York do any alert?
No.
That's interesting.
Isn't it very?
Yeah.
They test, and then they don't use.
Well, because I think it's probably meant for a cataclysmic
Pretty
event.
sure September 11th was pretty cataclysmic.
Yes, but if you had it in New York, LA, a bunch of cities where it's stay away from the city.
You know what would have been nice? Beep boop beep boop boop. Hey, attention everybody. Airplanes are coming out of the sky, dude. Nationwide.
I don't disagree with you.
I don't think the only well, see, back in the day, you don't know because you're young, but it used to be EBS. It was the Emergency Broadcast System. And actually, if you see movies and TV shows now that go, we have to activate the EBS, they're just dumb because they don't realize it's EAS now, Emergency Alert System.
My God.
You know, and I used to do the announcement at the school radio station for the EAS. It was EBS then. This is a test of the Emergency Broadcast System. This station, it broadcasts your area or testing equipment. I know the whole thing.
Was there anything for COVID
That'll
that they
alert
did
you?
with it?
No.
That's interesting.
No. The only alert tones I've ever heard were weather alerts. And I don't even think they did it for Sandy, now that we're talking about Sandy. But I have heard 1 or 2 activated for weather in my day.
That's interesting.
But other than that,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I want to go because I want to.
Okay.
I want to do the thing. I want to.
Great. Yeah, I know. This is your Super Bowl.
So I'm also gonna. I wish I could pull the car into the garage. That way I could hear the radio in the car also do it. But I don't have any room in my garage for a vehicle.
So just so I get this right, if you had room in your garage, you'd pull your car in.
That's right. Open the door.
Do not give yourself carbon monoxide.
No,
poison.
I would leave the door to the house open.
Oh,
I
so
wouldn't leave
it's
the car running. No.
okay.
I would just leave the accessory on. You
the
know,
accessory
that way
on.
the radio's on.
Radio on.
I turn all the other. I'm so excited.
I know you're like shaking,
Dude, first of all, hold on. You know something? Like radio and TV people, probably only radio people, are the only dopes in the world that when there's an EAS test, they leave it on. They want to hear it. Everyone else is like, oh, it's crap. And they turn it off, you know?
Yeah.
But I want to hear the whole thing. I want to hear the tones. I want to hear the little announcement. This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency alert system. Had this been an actual test, the emergency tones you just heard would have been followed by official news, information, or instruction. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Did you ever hear different countries' alert system?
Don't play it.
Why?
You're not allowed to. Don't play
But it's
it.
a podcast.
It doesn't matter.
No one's playing our podcast nationally.
Yeah, when someone in Mexico is listening and they hear the tones, there's going to be a whole thing.
No, that's not a thing.
It is a thing.
It's not a thing.
It is.
I promise you, it is not.
You're
a thing.
not allowed to play tones on broadcast.
Radio.
Yeah.
This is not radio.
I know, but it's still frightening. Don't
Are
do
they
it.
going to take this clip and play it on the show that we work on tomorrow?
They might.
They won't.
But what if another country hears it?
Are we broadcast in any country?
People are listening on smart devices in other countries. We had one from New Zealand.
What are you talking about?
If someone is listening to this in New Zealand right now and you play New Zealand's tone,
So what are these then? All these videos of people reacting to them and playing them.
I wouldn't play it.
My God, you're crazy.
I just think that I wouldn't.
You're crazy.
No, I'm an old
That's
school.
not a thing.
I'm an old school radio guy. and
You're not. But your old school way doesn't make sense with the modern era.
You're right. Agreed.
So therefore, I could play it.
I'd rather you not.
Oh my God, you're crazy.
I just people know what their tones sound like.
So you're telling me someone in China right now, if I play this, Belarus.
Stop. Turn it off, dude. Stop.
This is Oman.
It's scary. Turn it
That's
off.
why I wanted to play it.
No, I don't like that. That's really frightening.
That's why I wanted to play different countries' tones. But apparently, I'm with, the broadcaster of the year.
Like if I was in bed at night listening in my things, that would scare me and I wouldn't
I was
sleep.
in bed tonight listening with my
I
things.
wouldn't be able to sleep.
You still have wired headphones, don't you?
I used them on the bike path the other day. My AirPods fall out.
Well, you know what you need to get?
What?
I don't have it with me, but there's little hooks that I got for my ears because mine are the same way.
My left one stays in, right one
I
falls
know.
out.
I had the same problem when I run. They just go bloop, bloop, bloop.
Also, by
and
the way,
it's annoying.
sometimes the right one doesn't connect and it's only left.
I know.
Why
Same.
is this?
I have
It
no
doesn't
idea.
think it's in my ear.
Why is this? why do they not connect?
Yeah.
I have hooks that you put on them and they just like stay
You
in
know
your
what?
ear and it works.
Shouldn't need hooks. Just use the wires then.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
What? Also, like when I'm riding my bike and I have the AirPods in and I go, "Hey Siri," doesn't recognize it.
What?
Don't know.
Do you bring your case with you?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, you don't need your case.
No, when I have my AirPods in and I'm riding my bike, I'm like, "Hey Siri, do I have any new text messages?" She doesn't hear me. It won't. She doesn't care about these.
Oh, okay.
Only when I have the wires in.
Oh,
So I try to stay wired.
I think you need to touch something for the Hey
I
Siri.
tried that. It doesn't work. I try to set up and everything.
Got it. Okay.
Yep. So
Well, thank you so much for listening to a very exciting episode of Bullchat.
Was it,
I didn't
though?
think it was that exciting.
Was it?
I didn't think it was that exciting.
look, we just felt like we needed to give you something.
And then he played the emergency system, so that was a cue.
You know, if you do that on like real actual
you do
radio,
that, I know you
can
get fired.
Fine.
I know.
A lot.
It's bad. Like $500,000.
They can't do it in movies or anything
I
like
know,
that.
because again, that is a different form. This is a podcast.
Right.
And the person in Belarus who was listening, so sorry. I don't think you're playing us nationally on your radio
Maybe you
stations.
can do it in a movie. I think it's okay in movies and TV shows. Maybe. No, not on TV shows. That's broadcast.
Yeah.
What if it's on Netflix, though?
I think it's fine
Right?
because it's streaming. The
But
same
what-
way a podcast is. You could just skip over it.
All right, so if it's a show that originates on broadcast television, but then it goes over to Netflix,
I don't know.
right? Or vice versa, then they have to blur it out?
Seems like maybe you should look into this a little
I
more.
might. I'm
Okay.
gonna contact the government.
Cool. Contact the government,
Yeah.
please. Get back to me when they get back to you.
I'm gonna go tweet the FCC.
A tweet, yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
ask, or X. I'm gonna go X.
You're going to
them.
go Zeet?
X them.
That's what he calls them.
What is it?
Zeets.
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 So now there's Zeets.
Xeet.
That's never gonna catch on.
I know.
Like I still play the promos that say tweet us.
Do you actually use Twitter still?
The only thing I do on Twitter is complain about companies and post our podcast. That's it.
Does it get any traction?
Yeah,
I haven't been on Twitter in months.
I know.
I deleted it, and it's been beautiful.
Like a couple of weeks ago when I was on the LIRR train,
Yeah.
and the door wouldn't close, and we were sitting there for 25 minutes. I'm like, LIRR, jankety old trains from the 80s, sitting here for 30 minutes with the door that won't close. Oops, at LIRR, train canceled. Shocker.
And it's just going to
that's
some
it.
intern who's like, oh, this again.
No, but you know what?
More
All
complaints.
the transit accounts all retweet it.
I don't disagree. I think they could figure that out through an app if they wanted to. I think, for me personally, I think Twitter's over.
Agree.
I don't think it's ever going to get back to where it was. And realistically, once you delete your account, you're just kind of like, meh.
I want to see what my last actual tweet was, not complaining about something.
But you still use Facebook actively.
I do, because I keep in touch with friends on Facebook. There's nothing wrong with it. That's how we look, see, there's the broken down LIRR car, right? So that's my last with the doors open.
Yeah.
4
retweets. Wow, big.
Yeah. What was that? Speaky treat. Okay. Look here. I complained about Kava because it was a mess and they had nothing.
Oh my God, I would love Kava right now.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't complain much, but I did right here. So there's that. Oh, and then the one before that was in April of Jonas Brothers performing here. So since April, I haven't. Nothing meaningful. Look. Just more complaints. Oh, it's all LIRR because that's all I complain about. Look, Roddy got a brand new LIRR train. I'm pretty sure a good number of passengers don't even know what this thing is. And it's a big boombox radio.
No, what's hysterical? Oh, damn it.
What?
The thing here.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh my God, you got 1,400 views on this tweet. That's the dumbest thing that they could have added.
What, the little...
views for tweets?
Analytic?
That means nothing.
The little analytic
because me
thing?
Scrolling past your thing counts as a view. So like...
Does it really?
Yes! That's the thing. And everybody is like... Elon Musk keeps tweeting like, oh my God, we've never seen such high engagement. Dude, you're clearly manipulating the numbers. Like, I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
Like, 2 seconds of a view counts. So he's like, oh, billions of views. They're all manipulated. Mm-hmm. That's why no one's advertising, because you're not promising any return. It's all fake.
You're right. And I tweeted about hail.
Sorry, this is how I
to
felt.
the weather station.
This is how I feel.
Like if I want like a television station to see something or news or whatever, then I'll do it because they look at that still.
And I will say there's one thing I miss, which is like urgency. I feel like if I went on Twitter during award shows, big moments, like I could go on there and I could kind of follow the conversations. Yeah. But the thing is, and this is what you realize, 99% of what we're fed to be like, oh my God, this is breaking news. You actually are like, oh, I can like live without the immediate reactions of people being like, what the hell is going on?
And now on Twitter, when I have like 8 notifications, I'm like, oh boy, but it's just somebody else retweeting something. And for whatever reason, they want me to see it.
Yeah.
So whatever.
99% of award shows, quote unquote, iconic performances, it's forgotten about the next day because it's not that iconic.
Yeah.
It's just fake people being like, oh my God, it's so cute.
This cereal's really good. If you check us out on Monday on an all new Cereal Killers, here, have some.
Thank you. I just want one. Okay.
I'm not going to show you what it is, but it's delicious.
I mean, they can clearly see it because of the side.
No, you have to zoom in.
Okay. Well, thank you all so much for listening. We appreciate you. Make sure you listen on Monday. We have a big announcement behind these balloons.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
Are you going to post this like right now?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, for your ride home and everything.
I loved. That's why I want it to be like exactly like just enough time for me to get home.
Great.
So I'm going to get in the car.
Get in the car.
I'm going to put on the AM radio.
Yep.
I'm going to listen to the traffic report.
I have to pee so bad.
Okay, I'm going to keep you here. I'm going to listen to the traffic report so I know which way to go, even though Waze kind of tells me, but Waze likes to mess with me.
Yep.
You know? And then I'm going to listen to this all the way home.
Waze is stupid.
This will get me through Queens. I'm very excited.
Waze pisses me off because it's like, oh, hey, you're going to have to make like a right in like 5 like miles. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, the right is actually all the way like after you make that quick left. So thank you so much for getting in the right lane.
So
you're going to have to go like all over the place.
Is your Waze stoned?
It's dumb. I'll say that much. Okay. Know who's crazy these past couple days with this road closure in the morning?
No.
That man in that room.
Is his name Scary?
Yes.
Why?
I don't want to be a backseat driver, but I fear for my life sometimes.
You should just not go with him.
I have to. And 99% of the time, it is a great, calm, soothing ride. But Scary will get in the right lane, and then you see like a garbage truck in the right lane, and you're like, is he braking? Is he braking? Is he braking? Are we braking? What's going on? Why are we not braking? and you like are like, and you're like, ah!
Well, you said
and then all of a
sometimes.
sudden he'll break, and you'll be like, ah! And then he'll be like, this a-hole.
Well, you said sometimes you feel like maybe he falls asleep while he's driving. Is he so tired that he just falls asleep? At the
I don't
wheel?
think at that part of the morning because you can't listen for revving the car that hard. No,
Okay,
but I appreciate him driving me in. Truly.
great. Thank you for listening to this episode of Bowl Chat. Make sure you're here Monday for an all-new Serial Killers, and follow us on all socials, even X. At Serial Killers,
us.
at Serial Killers PC, we still do see that Juan.
Oh my God! Do you remember when we had like that terrible social media app, and they tried to like get us to like endorse it?
What Threads?
Kick,
No,
Kicks.
no.
It was basically like, oh, Vine's cool. Hey, try kicking it.
What happened to Threads? That came and went.
Threads is still up.
Who's using it? I don't even
know.
hear about it.
I deleted it off my phone already.
I never even hear about
Yeah.
it.
Like I said, once you get off Twitter and you realize you really don't need that constant interaction, you're like,
Let me tell you, Pops, Facebook is the way to go.
I'm good. Thank you so
What?
much. That is the trash. That is
What are you talking about?
The literal trash.
Not if you keep everything out.
No. I don't need to keep anything out. I just don't need it. I
Okay.
don't need an extra network. I'll just text
That's
people
fine.
I want to talk
Different
to.
things work for different people, and I happen
Different
to
strokes,
enjoy it.
different folks.
Yeah, well, the world don't move. You keep banging your nose into the windscreen.
Well, it's
What's a windscreen?
my God. Okay. Well, thank you all. We miss you. We love you. We'll see you Monday.
Check out the Serial website, serialkillerspc.com. We should have some Bold Chat topics on there.
Okay.
Submit your Bold Chat
I love
topics
that.
at serialkillerspc.com. How come we don't buy boldchat.com? Someone else is going to right
we're
now.
fine. We don't need to.
But someone's going to do it.
Okay. But
Should I go to GoDaddy right now?
Sure. Go to GoDaddy. Thank you all so much for listening. We'll see you later, and we'll see you Monday.
Until then, say clink, everyone.
Clink. I have to pee so bad.
Stay.
No. Okay, now it's over.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Bye.